He likes to mew it, mew it. He likes to mew it, mew it. He likes to mew it, mew it. He likes to mew it. He likes to mew it, mew it. He likes to mew it, mew it. He likes to mew it, mew it. He likes to mew it. Okay, welcome to episode 52 of the Jimmy Muitt Challenge. Why are we looking at Derby, you might ask yourself? Well, bizarrely, something very particularly odd has happened. Oh, we have gone from being manager of Blackpool to being manager of Derby. We are awaiting the signature of Jimmy Muitt in 2 days' time, and our first game as manager is against Blackpool. So, Jimmy's last ever game as a Blackpool player could be against Derby, the team he's about to sign for. Now, I don't think you could have written that. Absolutely crazy. Before we do get into that action, let's have a little look at what we're dealing with. So, Carlan Grant is our top scorer in the league, 10 goals. Some pretty good stats there. Looking good, estimated 9 million. Having a look at the table, we are just outside the playoffs by 5 points, but we're only at the halfway point, roughly, of games played. We're in the FA Cup third round, albeit against West Brom. It'll be a tough game. We are out of the Carabao Cup, knocked out by Millwall. So looking down here, it should say Foley approaches first Derby game. Media shy John Foley. It's only because I use my assistant every time. By the way, we've got a new assistant manager. I'll come to that in a minute. Takes our new our role at the Rams. Take on Blackpool. Sorry, it'll be our 210th game. 210th game. And there you go. So, first game as manager of Derby, crazy, is against Blackpool. We are then buying Jimmy Muitt from Blackpool in 3 days' time. The deal's already done, signed, sealed, delivered. Staff. Now, we have one of the scariest men. I'm only joking. So, we've got Danny Butterfield. He's our assistant manager. Some of you will remember him. Did used to play for Carlisle. Palace legend, if you're a Palace fan. Milestones. He's been at Derby for just a little bit, a couple of years. He's been assistant manager elsewhere, and he's got half decent stats. So we'll probably keep him on board. So throughout his career, let's have a look. Oh, I'll do it this way. Throughout his career, Blackpool are down there, 9 points behind us. John Pemberton's got that job. They're not planning on starting him, probably because he's coming to us, joining us on the 1st. So 2 days' time. In overall, he's played 62 games for Blackpool. He's scored 14 goals and got 3 assists, which is pretty damn good going. His stats are horrific, especially when you compare them to people that we've got playing, like Nathan Battersby, who's a regen to be fair, unreal. Morgan Whittaker, unreal, unbelievable. So we're going to have to drop one of these players to try and get him in. But that's part of the challenge. I would consider us pretty huge playoff contenders. Obviously started particularly badly, but we've hopefully make up for that. We've got this young gentleman coming in, Christian Marquez. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'll probably get some abuse in the comment section if it is wrong. But that is the team, the players that we're trying to bring in, because we felt like there wasn't anyone really who was an outstanding centre-back aerially. So we've got, I'm not even going to try and pronounce this one, Pierre-Emmanuel Ekwa Elimbi. So he's absolutely rapid, 6 foot. He's not great at tackling, Really not very good at heading. Courtney House, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. He'll probably stay as our other centre-back. Neco Williams is our right-back. He looks pretty decent. Lumley is our goalkeeper. He looks really good. Joel Lopez, Spanish left back, went from Barcelona to Arsenal on a free, and we've signed him this season on a free. I wasn't there, obviously. Louis Sibley is going to be our centre back. Centre defensive midfielder. We're training him up in a half back role. He's got the height, not quite got the head in. He's got the tackling. The tackling's almost there. Positioning that needs work. So we can either buy someone or work on him. George McEachran, obviously brother of Josh. He's a playmaker. Another Spanish player here. I'm probably going to murder this. Adrià Bernabe. I'll have to get the missus to have a look and see if that's the actual pronunciation of that one. And Carlin Grant, obviously, we've got up front. We've got a good bench. We've got some people out on loan. Obviously, I made a joke about Tom Lawrence being the driving force of the team. We'll get him back, 30 years old. Also used to play for Carlisle United. Mason Bennett, probably re-sign him just to sell him. Jason Knight looks half decent. Excuse me. Trevor Clark, not really sure what to do about him. Probably try and sell him on. And then we're moving a few players on. Finances are absolutely unbelievable. Look at that wage budget. We've got way more than we need there. It's got about 32 million to spend. With about, 50, nearly 60k to bring in a player. So, that'll be us. We've got our first game against Blackpool coming up. We'll see how we get on. We've gone for a 4-3-3. I don't know what formation they're likely to play. Obviously, we haven't got any of the links yet, which is obviously potentially a problem, but it's a new formation. Louis Sibley's not on great chemistry there, but we shall see. But there you go. Did you see it coming? Did you see Jimmy Muitt move into what I consider to be a Premier League club to do with facilities, wage budget that's available, etc., etc. So we'll see you in the dressing room. Okay, as you can see, some familiar faces. Ben Bow's starting up front. Otzuma behind him. Rory Holden on the right, who we fell out with a couple of times. Nash on the left. Joe White and Dunning as central midfielders. The backline's pretty similar to what we would play, of Howe, O'Connor, Parry and Butler. Butler's dangerous, obviously got to be careful of him. Ryan Schofield, keeping nets. And no place for Jimmy Muitt on the bench. Hand over everything to the assistant in terms of team talks. We've also got him doing the instruction set for the Blackpool players. Obviously an emotional day. Early doors. Not a lot seems to be going on. We've had a shot. We've had 2 shots on target. They've got a throw in. Played to White, who's picked the ball up way too easy. Butler. Nash. Feels like I'm commentating our own team. Bembo's in. And he's shot straight at the goalkeeper. Okay. I think we'll just stay calm. Butler's got a yellow card at left back. See if we can exploit that. And they've got the ball again. They're playing it around well, but we've won the ball. Battersby has got it. He's driving forward. Can he beat his man? He can. He plays Williams in. Williams trying to commit the fullback. Crosses. Whittaker hits the post. Oh. Great opportunity there for our first goal as Derby manager. And they have a throw-in. They've taken it to White. Can we win possession? We have. Can Grant get there first? He does. Turns his man. Runs, get your feet in the box. Drives towards the box. And it's a penalty. Obviously, don't have Jimmy Muitt in the ranks to take it. Grant steps up for our first goal as manager and slots it calmly into the bottom corner, 1-0. Obviously, as a former Blackpool manager, I'm not going to celebrate too much. And it's a great finish. Move up to 9th position. Be interesting to just have a look at that table if we can. So we're 4 points off the top 6 with a fairly terrible goal difference. Last couple of minutes before half time. We're in there. Dressing room. I'll say nothing too outlandish. I'm pleased with how things are going. Hand over to him to finish off. We're into the second half. I'd probably like to see us get a couple more goals just to kill this off, and Leeds are losing, which is brilliant, against Barnsley, who I think were previously down the bottom. They've got a throw-in. Got Zuma. White. Obviously we know how dangerous he can be. Can he slide in? Oh, he's got tackled there. We're pressing aggressively, which is good to see. Ooh, nearly lost the ball there. I think we'll have to have a little tweak to get our fullbacks a bit wider, because we're going to have a lot of possession, hopefully, in the coming weeks. Ball in, Grant over the bar. So we really want to get the goalkeeper on the ball, spread our fullbacks nice and wide, because every time with this tactic we've got, we then win the ball back, goalkeeper brings everybody back inside, boom it long, and we don't always secure the possession off the first or second ball. So they've gone to a back 5 pretty much. We've got a set piece delivered in. Whitaker, oh, it's cleared off the line there. We're playing a dangerous game here because they might catch us, you know. About 25 minutes remaining. Set piece. Straight at the goalkeeper. Don't let them counter us here, please. Schofield's going to take a long kick forward. Moore wins it, drives forwards, and misses. We've been fairly dominant. I think I'll just come back with a couple of changes. Okay, so we've just made a couple of slight changes. Gone to a 4-1-4-1 just to see out the half if we can. Team instructions. Going to play for the set pieces, be a bit more disciplined, waste as much time as we can. I'll take that off. In transition, I think when we've lost the ball, just regroup, hold our shape, slow down the pace, hit the target man. We've brought on a big striker. I'll show you him after the game's finished. And hopefully we can get our first victory as Derby manager. So 2 minutes left, or 1 minute left. Let's see if I can get one more sub on. We'll bring on Elliot Moore as the centre defensive midfielder. See if we can get that done. Will it do it for us? It's done that last substitution. And that's the game. We have won 1-0. And let's see what he says. Okay, we will see you back with the first day of the transfer window when Jimmy Muitt becomes an official Derby player. So it's official. Jimmy Muitt is a Derby County player. So he leaves Blackpool. Let's see how much they've spent altogether on him. We've spent still under 100k on him. Wow. Well, that's that. We also brought in the other centre back, who's absolutely fantastic. I think they think that Elliot Moore's as good as him, but I can't see it. He's 6'3". His heading's terrible though. Very difficult for me to play somebody at centre half who's got bad heading. So Jimmy Muitt, there we go. He is a Derby County player. We will be back tomorrow with Jimmy making his debut on today, which is that last game was actually on the 29th. So we'll be playing this game. Obviously, it's festive season. Yes, the jumper will be out. Of course, it will be Christmas time, festive season. We have sold a player and got a bit of a. There it is. Signed those 2 players. Welcome the signings, especially Jimmy. Yeah, welcome Jimmy. There we go. We got an E for that signing. So can we give Jimmy number 9? Surely not. Is number 9 still free? Oh, we'll have to go number 10 then. So we'll do that. Okay, we will see you back tomorrow for the next episode. Thank you. Remember to like, subscribe, and share.